Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I'm not doing Skype readings at the moment. I'm very sorry. It's just everything's up in the air. When I'm back to it, you can book those. At the moment, it's just email or personal video readings. You can do that on the link in the description box below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, for your key to the week, you have the Lady Venus. You've got the Empress card. Now, this is great, actually. It's very interesting that you also got this card because, as you know, Venus is your ruler. And she will be changing signs, right? Moving into the sign of Cancer. So a very different energy to what we've had so far. And I actually feel like this is going to be great for everybody just because it is a different energy. So with your key to the week, you've got the Empress card. She is giving you that green light. She's giving you the energy of being able to move forward with your projects. This is a great time for you to start things. It's a great time for you to initiate things. It's also a really good time for you to start thinking outside the box. And the reason I say that is because the Empress kind of says to you that you can grow exponentially anything that you put your mind to, anything that you put your energy to. And this is a fantastic time to do that. Use it wisely this week. For your actions and options, you have the Six of Swords. So it does look like some of you are making plans to do some traveling. And if you're not making plans to do some traveling, this could be something of a much more long-term energy. This could very well see you guys in some respect, thinking about making a move. For some of you, this could be about an international move. You could be thinking about a place that is further afield or a place that is further, overseas for you. It looks like there's some sort of communication coming through from that. And because you've got the Empress here as well, this energy is really giving me that kind of, it's about bringing your finances, sorry, I know this is going to sound really odd to some of you, but it's about bringing your finances out of obscurity. It looks like your financial life or your money and materials are about to start improving. I feel like you might have had a bit of a tough time of it with that. So this could be about your profession as well. For your communications and conversations this week, you've got the Five of Cups. So this is an interesting one because it does look like a lot of you have made a decision to let something go, or something is coming to a close. Now, remember, you've got the Five of Cups in the communications and conversations, which means the communication could be either very slow this month or this week, or you could find, look at this, right? I'm really sorry to say this because you've got the Empress card. This could be a woman overseas that gives you news of a death, or it could be an overseas person that, is now ready to shuffle off the mortal coil. I'm very sorry to give you that news. I don't like delivering these messages. You guys know this, but I know what I'm seeing when I see it in my cards. And I can tell you that it does look like this week you may very well be getting some sort of conversation that comes up, and it may be that somebody overseas is either, ready to sort of pass over, or maybe has already done so. Now, the interesting thing is, I don't feel like this is immediate family. I feel like it might be a family friend, maybe a great aunt or a great uncle, somebody of that nature. Because it is the Empress as the key to the week, it's very likely though that it's going to be a woman. For your money and materials this week, you've got the King of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of shift or change going on with the work or the profession this week. For some of you, this could possibly be, now for some of you, if you've gone for a specific position, it looks like you might be getting the news that you won't get that position that you wanted, but there is a new position or new work on the horizon for you. So the interesting thing about that is, it looks like there is a change of work, there's a change of duties, there's a change of profession or career coming up, but it's not in the direction that you expected, which generally tends to mean that something different or something else or something better is on its way to you. And I think over the course of my life, I've always kind of come to see that, even if it is in hindsight, that, what I thought I wanted you know, and I didn't get. And then when I get to where it is that I'm supposed to be, I'm like, actually, this is kind of cool. This is, you know, this feels more suited and booted to who I am and to where it is that I'm going. Now, on the other hand of this, it does look like some of you might be having a dispute with either a boss or a colleague, very likely to be a male. Could be an air sign. This would be a Gemini, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And the other thing with the King of Swords as well, sometimes this can be the legalities of things. So if you are signing paperwork and documents to any kind of effect this week, just be sure to read the fine print. And the reason I say that is in regards to any travel that's taking place, that's definitely something you want to think about. And certainly in terms of any contracts that you might be signing on a professional level, just be sure that you are wanting to give what it is that's being offered or what it is that's in the contract. For your physical health, I will say this week, look after your shins and your calves and your ankles. Not seeing, well, I mean, with the 5 of Cups there, yeah, just be really careful. And if you are traveling this week, be careful with your ankles, your shins, you know, that general area. When it comes to your home, as in your, you know, your physical dwelling, again, it looks like there's going to be some sort of shift there. I'm going to be really honest with you. There's something about your working and your home life that is about to change this week. And at first it could be a big upheaval, but I feel like in the long run, it's actually going to serve you very well. For your love and relations, you have the Devil card. I'm really sorry to tell you this. I know you guys have been having a really tough time of it, and it looked like for a while it was just starting to lighten up, right? So I've got an Aquarius person here, very likely to be an Aquarius male, or possibly a Capricorn male. So this person features in and around your relationships in some way, shape or form, but also your work and possibly your finances and your home as well. So it looks like this dynamic is coming up a lot. Now, for a lot of you, this could be a week where a personal relationship comes to a close, where it comes to an end. And it feels like a part of you may want to sort of go off the rails or fly off the handle in response to this. But the truth of the matter is you're going to be asking yourself, what is the best narrative that I can put in my life for myself now? What is the best way for me to use the energy of what's taking place? And as I said, you know, sometimes what comes to an end, or we go in a different direction and we think, wow, you know, I really wanted that, or to go that way. And then in hindsight, we actually realize, you know what, I didn't get that. I got this and I ended up here. And actually, in the long run, that turns out to be better for you. For those of you that are single, I'm going to be really honest with you. This is not a week for love. I just feel like there's a lot going on a personal level. I feel like, you know, the green light that you're getting is to go off in new directions. This is a time where you're just going to have to really think about what and who makes the cut and how it is that you can step forward from here on in. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, or have as good a week as you possibly can with this kind of energy. I don't, like I said, there is big changes on the horizon for you this week. A lot of them are initiated this week. I think you're going to have to really find a way now to accept the changes that are being made and really start to look at how those changes are the best thing for you. Right? Sometimes if you can't steer the ship in a certain direction, steer into the skid, right? And if you do that, the chances are you'll be in a lot more control than you think, or certainly than you feel. With that said, take care, and I'll see you soon.